Hey guys, Chicken and Maine, aka Daboo.com with a Daboo.com surf forecast update. This forecast update effective around 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, July 31st, 2014. And guys, here we go with ending the month of July. And here's what we started forecasting about a week ago. Here's the latest GFS forecast model, last night's run showing the next 24 to 48 hours. And if you remember, we started our post last week with the rare Azore low over the Azores, and that was forecast to break apart and a new low form in here towards the north central Atlantic and start to create some easterly fetch in here. We now are seeing the evidence in that in the satellite loops. Seas are forecast to increase in here. Last time I checked, 8 to 10 feet in here. So this is going to get the Atlantic moving in a westerly direction out here in the north central Atlantic. We're dealing with 93L invest down here in the Caribbean. We'll get into that in just a few moments. But here's the 48-hour. Again, easterly fetch setting up on the backside of Bermuda, pushing that easterly swell. And then we've got a southeast flow with 93L invest coming up from us from the south. 48-hour, this image is for Saturday. You can see increasing southerly flow along the coast in here and the pressure gradient trying to tighten up a little bit with this area of low pressure in the north central Atlantic. You folks up in there from the Outer Banks through the northeast states, you remember a couple of days ago we talked about a possible little nor'easter coming up. Here comes this area of low pressure now at you from the south, and it does look like the gradient's going to tighten up a little bit, but not be as severe as a nor'easter as we pointed out the other day. You can see 93L now moving up through the islands and is forecast to move up north of Puerto Rico to begin the start of next week. When we look at the latest visible satellite imagery, north central Atlantic, here's that area of low pressure now trying to spin up, and if you look just to the north of it here, you can see that easterly flow, and this is where the new swell is going to start to be created. So that's going to lead to a bump from probably the Outer Banks up into the northeast. When we take a look at the latest on 93L invest, guys, don't expect much from this system. It's already tricked me once. You can see that it continues to be totally exposed. The only positive part is that there is some convection in here, better than what there was yesterday. 93L moved over some cooler waters and started to entrain some drier air into it, keeping the system very organized, but no development. When we take a look at the latest wind shear analysis, here's why we say that we're not really going to be impressed with 93L invest. 93L invest is located right in here, and that's why we're seeing a little bit of flare up with it today. If you go back and look at our forecast, we talked about that it needed to get away from the 10 line to create some more spin. It has hung right in there at 10 line, and now is when we're supposed to see the turn more towards the northwest. As that system does turn northwest, wind shear is very high in here into the 20 to 30 knot range, and because the system is weak now, unless it can get stronger and survive trying to pass through this, don't look for much right now unless this environment changes. Looking at the latest swell forecast, this is the 48-hour from the Ocean Prediction Center, and you can see northeast ground swell or wind swell starting to develop in here from that area of low pressure in the north central Atlantic. A little bit of southeast wind swell coming in here just at the bottom of your image in here. And then when we switch to 72 hours, this is what we meant the other day when we went to go do a video forecast. We had the latest swell information up and ready to load, but when the system fell apart yesterday, you gotta wait for the swell models to catch up. And now they're just showing a weak 12 to 13 second swell period, but the hope is that east-northeast wind swell will combine with this little bit of southeast ground swell, and if we can get some little bit tightening of the gradient, once this system gets northeast of Puerto Rico, it sets up a perfect southeast fetch now, so it doesn't look like surf alert coming, rideable surf at the moment, unless we can get something to develop a little bit more with 93L invest. Guys, we're going to be going into a buoy watch mode. For those of you that are not on the network, buoy information and our analysis and observations of the trends will be provided to network subscribers only. Text the word Daboo, D-A-B-U-H, to the number 51660 and become a member today. That's all we got for you for now, guys. Stay tuned for the next update.